Okay. Hi, very good morning. Assalamualaikum to everybody in Facebook and also in YouTube Live. Joining from YouTube Live. My name is Haris, Muhd Haris Lai, and I'm the lecturer at the Faculty of Engineering. So for today's sessions, I will be sharing with you some very interesting information about AI, artificial intelligence, and how we can use AI in computer vision. Okay, and also we're going to try to build a simple program using AI to actually count the number of people that is seen in an image. Okay, so one of the application will be, for example, if you are a teacher or instructor in a course, and you want to know how many people are there in your class, so you can, instead of counting manually one by one, which might be wrong, so you can take a photo of the audience, and then you use your AI program to actually count the number of participants in the in your class. Okay, by just taking a photo and using the image, so the AI program will actually tries to detect who are the person in the image, and then it will give you the number of person that is sitting in your class, right? So that is the program that I've planned for this short workshop. So in my class there are currently about 2 students. I think more will come later. 2 of them are Mr. Faris and Mr. Herzan. They are from Sekolah Menengah Cyberjaya. Hi, welcome Faris and Herzan. We are also connected to Facebook Live and also YouTube Live. So there might be people coming from all over Malaysia that are joining us. So I'm very happy to share with them all this wonderful technology of AI. I think this is part of the Kuala Lumpur Science Fair, right? And one of the purpose of this science fair is to encourage more students to take science and technology, because currently, as you know, that science and technology is very important for the development of our nation, right? If you want to become a developed country, we have to we will have to build our own high technology industries. Therefore, we need to have a lot of scientists and engineers, and we need you guys, all these young people, to take up science and become engineers and scientists and technologists, right? So it's okay. All right. So that's a brief introductions. So I think you can see the slides. Everybody can see the slides that I shown here. There's one interesting picture here, Faris and Herzan. Okay. Do you recognize this picture? Have you seen this robot before? Yeah, Faris or Herzan, you can just type if you have. Yeah, where have you seen it? Do you know this guy's name? Is it a guy or a lady? All right, so this will be our future robots that actually has a facial expressions that looks quite similar to human, right? The robot can smile, can be angry, surprised, right, and so on. So I've been to the cafe. Oh, okay, no problem, Herzan. All right. I also forgot the name of this robot, but I've seen it many times. So that will be the robots of the futures, the robot that have human spatial expressions, that maybe in futures this kind of robot will be living among us, right? So Faris, do you think you want to have a friends like this? Yeah. Okay, now mind. Okay, let's get started. So what is AI? Okay. Oh, what is AI? AI stands for artificial intelligence. Okay. So have you come across this term before, Herzan and Faris? Have you been learning AI? Yeah, okay, good. Which subjects have you seen these concepts, or is it in any of the subject that you have seen, or any of the courses you have attended? Okay, so artificial intelligence means that we want to develop a program or a software or even a hardware that tries to imitate human thinking, right? We know that humans are capable of making intelligence decision, right? So what is an example of an intelligence? Okay, for example, if you are given an image of a cat and dogs, right? So as a human, we can use our intelligence to predict if the image belongs to a cat or dog or some other animals, right? So that is the example of using our intelligence. Other than that, if for example, maybe if you look at some message that you receive in your WhatsApp or on TikTok or social media, and we can differentiate whether the message is a fake message or is it a real message, right? Because nowadays there's a lot of fake news being circulated on the social media. So as a human, we are able to differentiate which one is real or which one is not real. Is it? Alright? But somehow some people are unable to differentiate the real news and the fake one, so they can easily dupe and get scammed. So that is very dangerous. So in order to avoid that, I think we have to learn to educate ourselves to detect if the message can be due to scam or fake information, right? So we have to use our critical thinking. So these are all natural intelligence, but we can also write a software, okay, a program to imitate this human intelligence. For example, to look at the in our WhatsApp message and able to predict whether the message is a real message or is it a fake message, fake news, right? That has been currently been done. Okay, we can build a AI software to recognize an image to know, for example, in the medical field, whether the X-rays shows the sign of a normal lung or a lung X-ray that is infected by COVID-19, right? So a lot of scientists has also developed that software, and it has been used in the hospitals. So these are some examples of AI that is being used currently in different areas. Okay, so what is the work of an AI engineer? So we know that AI has grown tremendously, right, due to the advancement of deep learning, and deep learning is actually a method that tries to imitate how the human brain works. Okay. And by using deep learning, actually many interesting new application has been developed that able to achieve human performance. So later you see some of the demonstration. So as an AI engineer, you're going to use what the knowledge that has been discovered by the scientists in the field of AI and apply it in a real life application. Okay. So maybe Hirzan and Faris, you can suggest what are the AI application that you have seen or you have used in your daily life. Maybe you can share with us. What are the AI applications that you have been using? I think there are so many applications nowadays, right? We have been using it almost every day. Yeah, image search. Okay, you can go to Google and you can search for information, the image that you like. Well, maybe you want to search for image for your school projects. You want to design a logo, so you can search for Google for logo designs that suits your interest. Other than that, Faris, do you use a handphone? Do you use handphone? Yeah, I think everybody has handphone, right? Do you take selfie? Do you take a lot of selfie? Right? Do you notice that when you take selfie, your photo actually looks quite nice. I mean, your face looks very nice, correct or not? Okay, how can that happen? Sometimes in the picture, you can see that the results are quite amazing. Some of the people old face can be transformed to become a younger face, right? Okay, so all the black spots, the pimples, everything can be removed, right? So these are example of the use of the AI software, okay, to process the image they taken by the selfie image through your camera photo, through your camera, and the AI software will try to transform the image to become better, okay, so that all the glare effects and can be removed, right? All the blurry effects, the image can be blurred. Right? Sometimes we are not good in taking photo, and the image doesn't look very good. But the AI software in the smartphone can transform the photo to become much better, and it will look very good. And then you can share it on your social media, right? Have you experienced it, Hirzan? Okay, so that's one common AI application that we are using almost every day, right? Other than that, I think, do you use Gmail? Gmail? Yeah, okay. So do you notice that Gmail has an AI software that will filter your email so that you do not have so much spam, right? If you don't use the filter, the AI filter, then your inbox might be full of all those junks and marketing email that people send you from strangers, right? Okay, so Google has a very powerful AI that actually look through your email, and it will then remove the spam and put it in your spam box. Okay, so actually Google is reading your email, isn't it? Are you concerned about privacy, that Google is reading your email? Yeah, but unfortunately we have to sacrifice our privacy for having maybe the benefit of removing spam, right? So hopefully our information will not be leaked out by Google. All right, okay, all right. So do you find AI interesting? Yes. Maybe Faris, or you can tell me maybe one more example of AI in daily application. Do you use the TikTok or what? Nowadays kids likes to watch this short video, Reels, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Okay, how do they decide? How do they know what we like to see? Most of the time, the one that we see in our TikTok's application is the video that somehow match our interest, right? Okay. If we like maybe football, then we tend to get a lot of TikTok video related to football. Now it's having World Cup, right? So a lot of football video is coming through our feed. Okay. So how does this software know our interest? Okay. And how do the software know what is currently the viral content, what is the one that is boring one? So all this use AI, right? So the company has a AI software that actually check through the content of the video, and they can know whether this video is going to be viral or not, right? And they also know your interests, okay, based on what you have watched. So TikTok and Facebook know what you watch. Yeah, they actually know what you have been watching. They are watching you, right? So I think TikTok knows you better than you know yourself, isn't it? So they know your interests. Yeah, they know what you like. Yeah, what food you like, what the things that you like to see, and therefore they can send you the content that you like, the video that you like. No, is it scary or not? So all these software, AI applications, Facebook, Google, TikTok, okay, they know a lot about you, okay, even more than what you know about yourself, and maybe more than the parents know about you. Right? Do you agree or not, Hirzan and Faris? Yeah. So as an AI engineer, actually you're going to you're going to use all these interesting new algorithm, new methods, new software, new program, and implement it in an interesting way, in a practical way, in such a way that will benefit society lah. For example, you build the AI software, you maintain the software, you enhance it, and for many applications. Alright, so do you find it interesting, the work of an AI engineer? I think in the near future, a lot of application will need AI, right? We're going to have a smart rice cooker, we're going to have a smart television. Okay, have you seen a smart TV? How smart is your TV? I think in the future the TV will know what are the things that we like, and it will show us what the movies that we want to watch, right? Okay, so that will be the new smart TV. Okay, all right, now let's play with AI. Are you ready? I hope you won't be shocked by the results. Hirzan and Faris. So I have been talking to these two students. They are in my Google Meet. Okay, I have a workshop with students. So currently there are 2 students, and I think there will be more coming. All right. Okay, have you heard about this technology called DALL-E? It's DALL-E. Right, is a new technology developed by a company called OpenAI based in the United States. And DALL-E is an AI that can generate image based on sentence, based on text. For example, I type a cat playing with a tiny dog, okay, and it can generate this image for me. Do you think cat play with dog? I haven't seen them. Have you seen cat playing dog? But these are not real image, right? These are synthetic, artificial image that is generated by the AI. Okay. Now let's go and try it so that you can feel and enjoy this new technology. Okay, let's try. Go to this link. Okay. So, okay, can you got it, Erzan and Faris? Can you see the DALL-E? Okay, now I want to use your creativity and try to generate interesting image. Yeah, and then maybe you can print out the image and put a frame, and you can hang it in your room. You don't have to buy photo. You can generate your own photo. How about that? Okay, go to sign up. Click sign up. Okay, just type your email, and then after that, I think I already have it. But I have another email. Yeah, just type a password. Oh, 8 characters. Okay, are you done with your OpenAI account? No, they have many interesting demonstration. Okay, this company have many interesting demonstration. Okay, I need to open my MMU email to okay. After you have create your account, then can you just like play with it for a while? Okay, Farid, what have you generated? Okay, I just create a new OpenAI account. Yeah, and then you have to tell OpenAI your name. Oops. Oh, you have to get your phone number. I have to type my phone number. Okay, to check where's my phone. Yeah, check. Okay, 1 minute. I just check my phone for the. I think we are given like 50 credits. Maybe we can generate 50 images. Okay. Oops. Okay. Cat. What? Cat. Riding a boat. A cat riding a boat. What? In a storm. I don't know. Okay. You just type anything that you like as based on your own creativity, and then you just click generate. Okay, 1 minute. You generate the photo for you. This is your. Oops. Wait, what is that? Never mind about that. It's currently being generating. Okay, Hirzan, are you getting some interesting image? I think it takes some time, right, to generate the image, because maybe a lot of people are trying to access the system. Okay, what photo have you? What photo have you generated? Mine is still like running. Okay, Faris, what have you generated? Is it like some funny photo? Okay, if you cannot get it working in OpenAI, there's also an alternative sites to generate arts. This one. Okay, this is another website that you can use to generate your AI arts. What about that? A flying house. Wow, this is my flying house. I think this is faster, right, this website, compared to OpenAI. Okay, this house is flying. Can you see that? Flying on the mountains. In the desert. Oh, what is that? Okay, so you can see all these styles you can choose to generate your photo, right? Because different photo have their own unique styles. Okay, great. Secret flower garden. All right, I think I will let you try it yourself. Is it okay? It looks cool. Do you like it? This kind of AI? It looks cool, right? Okay. All right. So if you like the photo, you can print it, hang it in your room, okay, for your own personal consumption. So that is the power of AI, right? So we do not need to have artists. We hire a painter. We just generate the photo based on what we like. All right. Okay. So are you excited by AI? So nowadays, AI even can generate text. Can write your own. Can write an essay that looks like human results. All right. AI can create videos automatically. It can create a talking human in the video that looks very real, right? So yeah, a bit scary, right? So I don't know, in future, I'm not sure if the AI would take over our jobs. What do you think? Because AI can be creative as well, right? Okay, now let's try to discuss a little bit about computer vision. This is our main focus for the workshop today. All right. Okay, so are you ready for computer vision? Okay, what is computer vision? I think just now I mentioned about the AI applications that can transform your selfie photo, right? It can touch up and make the photo looks much nicer, right? Transform your old face to become a younger face, right? So that is an example of computer vision. Another example would be if you drive through certain streets, maybe in Malaysia, yeah, also in some other country. If you exceed the speed limits, right? So they will take your photo, okay, take the car photo and they detect the number plate of the car photo, and then they can recognize your number plate from that photo, and they can check who is the owner of the car from the number plate and send you the summon automatically. So that is another application of computer vision. I think it is quite widely used, okay, nowadays, computer vision. So computer vision is basically an intelligent program that tries to imitate human vision. Okay, human vision can detect object, can classify the image, okay, depending on the type of image, categorize them, okay, and so on. So scientists try to develop intelligent program using computer visions in order to try to imitate the human vision. So what are the various tasks in computer vision? The first one is image classification, right? Image classification basically means we can write a program to look at an image, and it can give us the category of the image. For example, the category can be, is it an image of a dog or a cat, okay, or something else. So we can assign a category to the image. So we can have a program to do that. Object detections basically means we can have an AI program to detect a specific object in the image, okay, and it can tell us where is the object in the image, the location of the object in the image. So that is object detection, right? If you see some of the smart camera, okay, when you want to take a photo, the application can actually detect the face of the people in the photo, right? Have you seen that, Harrison? So that they will enhance the face in the photo. Okay, right. So that is an example of object detection. Okay. Another application is image segmentation, which is basically we take an image and find the various parts in the image. For example, these parts may belong to the ocean, this part belong to the forest, this part belong to human, animals, and so on. So that is image segmentation. Okay. So let's look at it. Now we need to differentiate the various tasks in computer vision. Now if we look at the photo and we want to know the category of the photo, okay, for example, this is a photo that belongs to cat. So this is classification. Okay, classification means we assign a category based on the whole images. Whereas localizations in this case is we look at a photo with one object and we can predict the location of the object in the photo. Whereas object detection, we can have many objects, okay, that is present in the image, and the program can detect the location of the different objects in the image. For example, here we have one dog here, and there's a duck, and there's a cat here. So it can tell us the location of the objects in the image. Okay. Whereas instance segmentation will tell us the various objects in the image as well as the pixels that belongs to each object in the image. So this is more difficult. Okay. Here we only get the bounding box, but here we get the label of the pixels. All right. Okay. Are you clear? Any question so far? So in this workshop, we focus on object detection. Okay. So we will see how you can actually play with it in your own photo. All right. Okay. So do you find computer vision interesting? Yeah. All right. So maybe when you go back to your class, okay, in your club, okay, you can write some program to help your teacher, okay, using computer vision, right? For example, to take the attendance of the students using computer vision. Okay. Now let's look at one demonstration for image segmentation. in image segmentation, okay, we take a image, a photo, and we pass it to the model, segmentation model, or this is our program, and it will label each pixel in the image as belong to into a certain category. For example, what are the category of parts in the image? Or this one, it belongs to the man, the shirt of the man. This color belongs to this one belongs to the bus. This one belongs to another man, the blue one. All right. Okay. So the program will highlight the various parts that has been detected and color it. Okay. So different color will represent different parts of that the pixel belongs to. Okay. So it will label each pixel into its corresponding parts. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see who are here. I think we are still with Hirzan, Faris, and okay. Now let's try it. Okay. Now you copy this link and paste it in your browser. Okay. Now let's do something to set up your computer so that you can do the programming later. Because you're going to drag some photo and put it here. Do you have any photo in your computer? If you have, then you can actually drag and drop it in here to see the result of the segmentation. Okay, I have the photo. Never mind, I will show you where is the photo located. Okay, never mind. Remember just now I give you some I give you some code that you unzip, right? When you unzip it inside the media folder, then you can see the various photo that I have given to you. Can you see, Faris? All right. Now I want you to take one of the photo here, left click and drag and drop it here. Okay, from here you left click in the folder media and you drag and drop it in the space here. So the program in this website will try to segment this photo into various parts. All right. So here is another example. You have a cat, segment into the various parts. The green one belongs to the cats. The purple, what color is this? Is it the reddish one belongs to the background, and black one belongs to the grass, right? Okay, I think done. Can you see the results of segmentation? So this one belongs to the man, right? All these pixels here belongs to the man. Whereas this group of pixels, highlighted maybe green, I think, belongs to the lady. And this one, the red one, what object is this? Faris, what can you see? What you can't see? Can you let me know? Can you see my screen? Huh? I'm not sharing? Huh? Oh, not sharing eh? Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh. Okay, sorry, I didn't notice that. Because there's some new setup. I'm in the new room. All right. Okay. Sorry about that issue. Okay, now can you see? Okay. All right. So this is the link that I got from the website. This website here. So I think previously we talked about different types of computer vision tasks. Okay. So one is classification, where we classify the whole image into the specific types. Okay, this is belongs to a cat, and this one will find the locations of the objects in the image. And for object detection, we try to detect the different objects in the image and put a box around the objects. Okay, whereas segmentation, we will label each pixels into the various objects. Okay, where they belong to. All right, Faris, can or not? So this is segmentation. This is detection. Right. So now I want you to actually go to this website. All right, and try to play around with the image segmentation program. Okay, dapat? Okay, let's go to the website now. So remember just now I asked you to download the zip file. Do you manage to unzip it? This zip file, after you unzip it will goes into a folder, right? Okay. And then when you click in the folder, can you see the folder media? All right, where is it? Okay. And inside the media folder, you can see a lot of photos that I've given to you. Yeah. Okay, Faris and Hirzan. Now I want you to actually drag one of the photo, maybe 177, and then drop it here. Okay. So this is the result of segmentation. For example, this one segment as belong to this guy, first person here, and this one is I think the second guy, and this is the motorbike, and this is another motorbike. Right. So the program actually label each pixels according to which object the pixel belongs to. So that is segmentation. Okay. You want to try some more? Okay, let's try another one. Let's take this photo here, image with person, and drag and drop it. Okay, can you see the result? It's not easy. This is, example here is the person, this is the car, this is another car, this is the truck, this is another truck, this belongs to the building, right? Okay, here's one. Can you see the result of segmentation? I want to see, make it bigger, can I? All right, so what do you think of the software? Is it good? Yeah, pretty good, right? So what do you think is the application of this software, of this method? So you can actually apply this method to segment your own photo and only crop out the parts that belong to yourself, right? And then put your crop photo, the photo of yourself, and put it in another scene, maybe in the scene of the beach, right? Or in the scene of in the top of the mountain, right? So you can create your own artificial photo by using this technique, right? I think in some software like Canva, they can do it for you, right? You can segment out the parts that you like, and then crop it, and then overlay another background on the segmented parts, right? Okay, all right. So I hope you have a better idea of segmentation now. Sorry about I forgot to share the screen earlier because nobody tell me, so I didn't realize it. Okay, so are you enjoying the session so far? Okay. Now we look at object detection. All right. So what is object detection? Yeah, object detection is actually an intelligent program that able to mimic what human vision do. What can a human vision do? When you look at something, you know where is the location of that object, right? You know where is the cat is somewhere in the corner of the image. Okay, you know where is the table is somewhere at another corner of the photo, right? So human can do object localization easily, no problem. So we want to develop a program that also able to detect object as good as human. So I think that is almost achieved. So here we take a photo and pass it to our program. So our program will implement the intelligent method to detect the various objects in the photos. So what are the objects here? We have the person. Can you see? One person detected here, and there's a box around it. And there's a number beside that person, 0.86. That shows the confidence of the object detector about that detection that it has produced. How confident is it? This is another person detected. How many persons are detected? 1, 2, 3. Right, 3 persons detected. Then there's a bus detected at the back. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's object detection, to put a bounding box around the object that it has detected, so that we know the location of the objects in the photo. All right. Okay, now the program that I will share with you later, okay, is called YOLO V5. YOLO V5. Okay, it's invented by a scientist first invented by scientists based in the US. I think part of his research in PhD, and then people keep on improve it. So first we have YOLO version 1. Now they improve it to version 2, 3, 4, 5. I think currently it's version 7 or already. Okay, it's a very popular method that able to detect accurately the location objects, and for the software that I will share with you, it has already been trained to detect 80 objects. Okay, so these are all the objects that it can detect for the program given to you. Okay, it can detect a person, it can detect bicycle, car, book, toothbrush, hair dryer, okay, and many other things. Right? So later you can actually use the program to detect all these things. Now you might be wondering, how do we train the object detector? How do we train the program to detect objects? Any idea? Let's say you have a small brother. Do you have a brother, a small brother, maybe 3 or 4 years old? Okay. Okay. How do we train your brother to detect objects? Okay. So you have to tell him, okay, this is a person, and then you put a box around that person, so that he knows that, okay, the person is at this location. All right. And there's a bus, so you have to put a box and tell your brother, this is the bus in. Right? Correct or not? This is how we teach humans, isn't it? Okay, we show them the photo and we put a box around the photo, so that the kid will know that this is the bus. Okay, this is the person. Okay, this is the person. This is another person. Okay. So the way we train the AI is also the same thing. Okay, we have to give a lots of example to the AI software. Okay, and we need to provide the box that indicate the objects for the category that we want to train. Okay, we have to label hundreds and even thousands of photo, and then feed that information to our AI program, so that AI will learn to recognize, okay, this is human, this is bus, this is bicycle, this is car, and so on. All right. Okay. So you can go to this website, and you can then learn how do we label the photo, so that we can train our AI. So one of the job of an AI engineer is to actually train the model, train the program to detect objects. Okay, can you see this website, makesense.ai? Hirzan? Okay. Okay. Faris, okay, alright. So can you click get started? So this software makes it easy for the AI engineers or for any person to prepare training data, so that you can use it to train your AI program to detect objects. So click get started. Now here we also do the same thing. We will drop our photo into this place. So open the media and drag and drop it here. Left click and drop it here. All right. Done? Have you done it? Okay, if yes, if done, just type done. Now click object detection. Okay, click object detection here. All right. Now there's no label yet, So you have to prepare the list of label that you want to use in your labeling task. Now, do you see this file labels underscore bus underscore person here? I have already prepared the label. It is just a text file with 2 lines. Right? One is bus, one is person. So you can list down what object you want to detect and just type it in this text file. Alright, okay. So what you need to do is just drag this file and drop it. Oh, sorry, cannot drop. You have to load from the file. So it cannot drag and drop. So you need to click here, load from a file. Oh yeah, can. You just drag and drop. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Can or not? Done, huh? You just drag and drop, can. Okay, and then click. Oh, I think done already. Just one more time. Okay, click Start Project. Okay, 1 minute. Just. I think the website hang a bit. Because previously I'm using the. Oops. 1 minute, my laptop is running out of power. Ni tak ada power sini ke? Sini ada power. On. On. Ada on. Ada on. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. I need to switch to using Chrome because it doesn't run on this browser. Let's try on Chrome. I think it needs a special browser, Chrome browser, because previously I did try on Chrome. Sorry about that. Sometimes the software is depend on certain browser. Just try first on my screen. Oh yeah. Sorry. Click here. Sorry. Click here. Sorry about that. Because I'm quite new to these websites. Okay, Faris, can you get it done? So now you have 2 labels, bus and person. Okay, and you can click start projects. And what you do is that you can use your mouse to label the bounding box of the person. So this belongs to the person. So you select the label person, and then you label another person. Okay, you can see the person appear here, label, and here is another person, and this one is belongs to bus, right? Okay, so that's how you use this website. All right, is it okay, Harizan? Do you want me to show you again? So this is only label for one photo. So as for preparing the data for training, you need to label like maybe hundreds and even thousands of photo, right? And usually the company will outsource the labeling to to a country whereby the labor cost is lower. So maybe they will pay like for one image they may pay just a few cents, maybe 10-20 cents to label each photo, right? But they have to like label like maybe hundreds and even thousands of image in order to train the AI. All right, is okay? Are you able to draw the box around that photo? Yeah, can okay. After you have labeled it, then you can export it in the file, then so that you can use it for training. But we are not going to do training, like just expose you to the process of labeling an image. Okay, labeling the objects in the image. Okay, so I think we can move on. So do you think labeling is something easy to do? It's quite easy, right? Some people can label like a few hundreds of photo in just a few minutes because they are very fast with their hands. Okay, let's look at some of the application of it's a bit tedious, but there are people who are doing this for a living, right? Their job is to label photo every day from morning till the evening, and they get money, they get paid to do it, right? Okay. Would you be willing to do this job? If let's say they pay you like 50 cents an image, if label one image 50 cents, 10 image is already 5 ringgit, right? That's a lot of money, isn't it? But I don't think that they'll pay 50 cents, maybe lower than that. Okay, let's look at some applications of object detection. Object detection is widely used. Is widely used in many fields. So this example shows object detection in medical application. For example, doctors want to detect the various cells in the image captured from a microscope. There are two types of cells here. One is white blood cells, and the other one is red blood cells. Okay, RBC and WBC. Okay, and doctors might want to count how many white blood cells are there in the image. Okay, in order to diagnose whether the patient is having certain disease. Right? For example, if you suffer from leukemia, you have lots of white blood cells, right? Okay, the white blood cell will attack the other cell and eat them up. So imagine doctors having to count the white blood cell manually. How tedious would it be, right? So in order to help that doctor to count the cells captured from the image, because there can be hundreds of cells, right? So we don't want to burden the doctor to count it manually, or the technician to count it manually. We can use the AI software to count the white blood cell automatically. All right, is it okay? So that is an interesting application of computer vision. This is another application whereby we use the AI software to detect the various waste material thrown away. Okay, for example, these are cupboards, plastics, and so on. So, what's the use of this application? Any idea? Yeah, for recycling purpose, right? Okay. For example, we can use the software to detect if there is anything that can be recycled, and then that things will be isolated and sent to a different place, right? So these are the applications. I think this should come first. Never mind. Okay. Now I want to now try this application on this website. It's a YOLO V5 program, but runs on this website. So copy this link and paste it in your browser. Okay. All right, can you see it? YOLO V5, the friendliest AI architecture you ever use. So they make the program very user friendly so that anybody can use it. Okay, can you scroll down and see this thing? This is where you can drag and drop the photo, and then the website can detect the object for you using the YOLO V5 method program. Okay, let's try it. You need to search for the photo that I shared with you. Sorry. Okay, let's get the photo from the media folder. Alright, let's drag this and drop it here. Drag and drop the photo into this empty space. Right. Okay. Okay, here's done. Can you see the result of the detection? It works quite well, right? Now try to detect another photo, maybe this one. Just left click the class5.jpg and drag it and drop it here. Okay. Here's one and here's one. Okay. All right. Can you see the detection results? This is the output from the program that shows the bounding box of the detected objects. How many persons are there detected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So all of them are detected. All right. So we can use actually this method to count the number of students present in the class, right? So that's one smart way to take your class attendance, isn't it? Okay, here's one for it. Okay, Leo. Now you can adjust the confidence threshold. Do you notice there's a number on top of the detected box? That shows the confidence of the detector. If it exceeds the threshold 0.25, it will be considered as a valid detection. So they will put the box around it. Now if I increase this to 0.5 8. You see, this box disappear because the confidence is the confidence for this box is 0.79, right? Because if I increase the threshold more than 8, then some of the box will disappear. So we can customize the program to only detect the object whereby it is really confident, right, of the detection. Okay, Faris? Can? You can see it can also detect the laptop. Okay, the laptop. Oops, sorry. Okay. Now this is called the IOU threshold. Okay. Whereby we can adjust the threshold in order to measure the accuracy of the detection. Okay, I will discuss about IOU threshold here. What is IOU? In object detection, we will see this many times. For the image that we want to detect, okay, and also at the same time we want to measure the accuracy of the detections, okay, we will label the ground truth of every object that we want to detect, right? Okay, so the ground truth here will be, in this case, yellow, green, and the pink one is the one that is the purple one is the one that's detected by the program. Okay, and IOU here is the overlap area between the detected box and the ground truth that we have labeled manually. Okay, divided by the total area that is being combined between the ground truth and the detected box. So the higher the IOU, the more accurate is the prediction, right? Okay. So you can actually adjust the threshold. Say that anything more than 0.5 can be considered a valid detection. All right. Or can be considered a correct detection. Okay, so that's how you can measure the accuracy of the detection. Because when you develop a program, you need to measure how well is your object detector, right? You need to compare with the ground truth, which is prepared by the human label. Okay, so if you look at this example, if the threshold is 0.5, okay, how many objects is detected correctly? How many objects detected correctly? Here, Hirzan, you want to try? There are 3 cars here, and these are the IOU 0.552, 0.667, and 0.674. So how many is detected correctly if the threshold is 0.5? Okay, this 0.552 is more than 0.5, so this is considered correct detection. This one 0.667, the IOU is 0.67, it's over 0.5, so it's considered correct detection. This one 0.674 is more than 0.5, so also correct detection, right? So therefore all 3 are detected correctly if you use the threshold 0.5. Okay, so we can say all the 3 objects are detected correctly based on this threshold. Okay, so this is something slightly technical, but it's just for the engineers to measure the how good is the program in detecting the objects. Okay, by comparing the output of the detector with the actual label given by human. All right, is it okay? All right, so I think this one we have done it. So we have also tested just now, right? Do you manage to test the YOLO V5 program? Faris? Yeah. No? Okay. Okay, maybe this is the problem that we try to tackle, but we take a short break. Is it okay? Maybe 5 minutes. You're going to write a program, but most of the program I already give it to you. You just need to modify it slightly. In order to count the number of students that are present in the classroom, okay, and you're going to use the YOLO V5 program to do it. Yes, correct. If I set it to lower than threshold, then it won't recognize. Okay, never mind. Can you just like maybe move to this problem because it's almost 11. I think our program should be finished by 12:30. Yeah, we still have 1.5 hours. I think we have sufficient time. Okay. So you're going to write a program to help your teacher to count the number of students that are present in the class. Okay. Currently, your teacher will have to count it manually, right? So you're going to use your AI program to help him count it automatically. So we're going to take a short break, 5 minutes. We come back at maybe 11. Maybe 11:10. Is it okay? I also need to go to the restroom. Counting of the students in the class or in any room or event. Okay, all right. So are you back? Let's see if I can see you. Mana participant? I cannot see them. Sekejap. Kau kan yeah, okay. No, I can see them back. So can you see my screen? So I will be worried that I forgot to share my screen. Okay, microphone. Is the microphone on? Oh yeah. Okay. So now we're going to learn a little bit of programming. Hirzan, is it okay? The sound and the screen? Okay, thank you for giving me feedback. Alright, before we go to programming, there's some setup that you need to do on your computer. But all the programming that we do will be running on the cloud. Okay. So if you set it up correctly, it will be something like this in your Google Drive. But don't worry, I'll guide you how to do it step by step. Alright. So step 1 is, do you remember all the zip file that you have unzipped just now? What do you have in your folder? You have the code 1, 2, 3 code. You have the slides. All right. Correct not? Okay. So you're going to go to Google Drive. Are you familiar with Google Drive? Okay, so this is my own Google Drive. Now, can you go to your Google Drive? Can you follow the instruction here so that you can set up your program and run properly? I want you to create a folder called, just to be consistent with my screen, 1 underscore code. Can you create a folder? For example, new folder, and just type 1 underscore code. So that whatever you see on your screen will be same as what I have on my screen. Later you can delete it if you don't like it anymore. If you don't want it anymore. Alright, is it okay? Where do I create for? Okay. You can create for anywhere, but you can start from the root, My Drive. You click My Drive. So are you in this Google Drive? drive.google.com. Thing is maybe this one. Okay, right? Is it? Are you in that drive? So in Google Drive, maybe this is like crash course in Google Drive. You go to new, you create a new folder. How many have you Google Drive before? Can or not? Hizran? Okay, Google Drive. New folder, and just name this as 1 underscore code. Just follow so that when I show my code, it will be in the same directory as what you have in your own Google Drive. All right? Is it done? Faris, is it done? Create a folder called 1 underscore code. All right, okay, good, thanks. So now go to this folder 1_code, double click on it. Create another folder called a new folder and call short course. I think you might have taken a lot of short course, right? There are a lot of short course on the internet, so you can actually put all your files in there. All right, done. Short course, SHORTCOURCSE. Just click create. And I have a lot of short course. Where I put it? Yeah, and then create another folder called 2022. A lot of folder need to create. But I think it's okay if you just create your own short folder. But just to be consistent with my screen, you can just follow this. And then create another folder called KLESF_people_counter. Right? So that is the folder that you're going to create. Is it done? All your folder created? What is the good thing of putting files in the Google Drive? Yeah, you can access it anywhere, right? In your phone, in your house, in your school, anywhere. Okay, so nowadays a lot of people do things using the cloud access. All right, okay, good. All right, and then in this folder, you create a folder called Media, MEDIA. Don't worry about this YOLO V5, it will create for you. Media, create a folder called MEDIA. So what you are doing is that you are trying to replicate what you have in your local PC and put it in the Google Drive, because your program will be running on the cloud in the server. Okay, the server is located remotely in the cloud, and it will access the folder in Google Drive. All right, okay, done. So in the directory KLESF people counter, you have another folder called Media, MEDIA. Okay, because I already transferred it, but maybe in your case it's still blank. So what you're going to do is, in your local machine PC, you're going to select all this photo. Select all this photo, left click, drag and drop it in the media folder. Can or not? Left click, drag and then drop. Can you do that now? Okay, whatever photo in the media folder, you just drag and drop it in the media directory in Google Drive. All right, good job, Hilton. How about Leong? Okay, Leong, you have any problem? Done, huh? So just to do a quick check, under KLESF people counter, you have a folder called Media, right? And inside Media, you have all the photo that you have transferred just now. I think some of it maybe. Mana? So cool here. Okay, Faris, done. Just double check that your folder is correct, because later our program will actually make use of the image here. All right, next. Do you notice that we give you this code, SC01, SC02, Python answer, Python student. Select these three code. Okay, select these three. Left click and drag and drop in the folder KLESF people counter. Okay, drag and drop. You can drag one by one. Okay, drag and drop it here. Okay. Okay, because I already have it, I can replace it if I like. Okay. Have you transferred all the program? Okay, transfer each of them one by one into the folder KLESF people counter. Yes, correct. Hirzan. Left click, drag, and then drop. Left, drag, drop, drag, drop. So that's how you transfer the file. So that's how you transfer the file from your computer, local computer, to the drive, okay, to the Google Drive. Okay. So make sure that you inside the folder KLESF people counter, you have the folder media in the Google Drive, and inside media you have all the JPEG file that you will use later. All right. Okay. So now we are ready to do programming. Are you excited? Have you done any programming before in your school, Hirzan, Faris? We will use Python programming. I'm going to introduce to you a platform called Google Colab. Of course, there are many other tools that you can use to learn Python, but this is one of the way. So in an empty space in the KLESF people counter, in the empty space here, you right click and go to more. I think let me just scroll down a bit. And then search for Google Colab. A bit cold here. Okay, done. Left click it. Okay, create and share if you like. Leo, Refric, or you just joined, right, Refric? Do you manage to launch Google Colab? All right, it's great. Wow, I think you are an established coder. Whatever you learn here might be just a very easy for you. It's okay. Never mind. All right, do you manage to launch Google Colab? It's a very interesting platform, this Google Colab. It's free of charge, provided by Google, and you can train your own neural network, your object detector, or anything in this platform. How to launch Google Colab? Okay, no problem. I'll show you again one more time. Okay, let me show you. All right. So now, are you in this folder? KLESF people counter. In this folder, you see the folder media, right? MEDIA. So right click on any empty space in the KLESF people counter. All right. Scroll to more. And then move down here and scroll a little bit. You can see Google Colab. It's a little bit hidden underneath there. Right? Now left click it. Okay. So now, are you able to launch it, Leo, Refric? You don't see it? Did I share my screen? Huh? Let's see. Here is one. You didn't see it. Okay. Maybe I show you one more time. It's a little bit tricky for some people. Okay, one more time. Huh? Go to your Google Drive with the KLESF people counter. So in this folder, you see your folder media, right? MEDIA. You don't have to install anything, Faris. It is there if you have Google account. So what I asked you to do just now is to create a folder. I think I asked you to create a folder called 1_code, and then you create a subfolder called short course, and then you create a folder called 2022, and then you create a folder called KLESF people counter, and then you create a folder called media. Sorry, too many folder. And then you transfer all your photo in here, right? The one that I give you, you transfer it all here, drag and drop. Then go to your folder KLESF people counter. You will transfer the three Python file into this location. Have you transferred the three Python file into this location? Done, right? So in this location, KLESF people counter, you're going to launch your Colab. So inside Colab, you're going to write your Python code. All right. So the way to do it is right click on any empty space, let's say in the name here, more. Maybe I do it again. Scroll a little bit down here. Can you see Google Colab? Okay, I can't scroll. Here's an. Cannot scroll. You have to. Maybe I make my screen a bit smaller. Okay, one more time. I can choose this option to display it this way, this one, this button here. Left click, no, left click here, in the name here, left click, more, you don't have to download anything. It's already there in Google Drive. Faris, Ken? No, don't worry, we will go through slowly. Right click on any empty space. Hi Wan, we are just started. So you're going to create a folder, okay, based on the file that I shared with you. Maybe for those who just joined, this is the file that you're going to download. And for those who just joined, I think maybe I forgot to mention to those newcomers, this is the place that you can download the slides and the code. Right? Please download it. Okay, I think I saw a few new people. One Muhammad. Maybe Liao, did you manage to get the files? It's actually in here. The slides. So after you have downloaded the zip file from this link, you unzip into your own computer. Right? And then you transfer the file into your own Google Drive. Hirzan, are you facing any problem? I think I am fine. Okay, good. How about Faris? Okay, when you unzip the file that I shared with you just now, for those who newcomers, when you unzip, you get all these files, right? Media is all the photo that I gave you, and then these are all the code that I give you. There are 3 codes and slides in PDF. And what you're going to do is you're going to create the folder that somewhat similar to what is in here. So maybe for those who newcomers, you just create a folder called one_code. I'll show it to the newcomers. One_code. Let's create a folder called. Okay, maybe, and then you create a folder called short course. How do you create a folder? You just click here, new folder, and type the folder name. Okay, I can create a folder called people counter if I like. Okay, and then I create a folder called media. I just show. Sorry, I think I typo. Create a folder called media, MEDIA, And in this media folder, I transfer all the photo in my own local machine, in my PC. Left click and drag and drop here. Okay, for those who are new, I show it again. Okay, under people counter, I create a folder called media, and then I drag and drop all the photo in my computer, local computer, into this drive. Okay, Liao or Wan Muhammad. And then I'm going to transfer the three code that I give you, SC01, SC02, and drag and drop it in here. That's it, right? Okay, are you done? Leo or Wan? Do you manage to download the zip file? Download it, unzip, and then just like take the file, transfer to your Google Drive. Faris, you still facing problem? Okay, I think Hirzan, you are doing good, right? Okay. I think maybe next time we should have a physical class. Easier for me to help you guys. But initially I planned for hybrid so that at least those who don't want to come to physical, they can join virtually. Okay, Wan, are you okay with that? Wan Liao, Wen Li, and Wan Muhammad. Can, huh? So if you have this media folder and all this three code, then you are good to go. Okay, you are good to go. Huh? We just need these three files from the one that I shared with you. And then in the media folder, that's it, done. Now to launch Colab, right click on any empty space. Right click on any empty space in Google Drive. Yeah, it's okay. Untitled is just an empty file. Right click on any empty space in Google Drive. More. Oh, I think I need to put it here. Right click, more, and then go to Google Colab. Yeah, Faris, can you try? Wan Muhammad. Okay. All right. Okay. Should we continue? Okay. Just go to Google Colab. Okay, now I'm going to introduce you the Google Colab. We can give a name to your files. Just change the name, myfile.ipinb. Okay, done. Okay, what happened to Faris? Is he facing problem? One Muhammad. I think there's one more guy left already. Okay, good. Good to hear from you. So you can change your file name to my file, and And the interface here is very simple. You can write your program like in the code cell. You can generate new code cell. Click here to generate new code cell. I want you to print hello world. All right. And click this button to run the code in this cell. Okay, this button, the triangle, click it. Okay, so we run the code cell by cell. Right? I think what you have done in your programming class is that you write your code in certain software whereby you write all the codes in that file, right? And then you run all the code in that file, isn't it? Harizan, what editor do you use to build your game? Is it Visual Studio Code or is it something else? But here we are going to do it differently. In Go Colab, we will run the code cell by cell. But okay, we use the Code Studio. Yeah, that is the tool used by most of the developer, Visual Studio Code. Yes, correct. But this is a different platform. Okay, everything runs on the clouds. Okay, you don't have to install anything. Okay, you type your code on the website, and you can run the code on the website as well. Okay. So if you want to add more code, you click this plus code. You see here, plus code. Then you get a new cell. So you say x equals to 9, and then print x. Okay, and then click here to run it. Okay, so x is a variable that stores the value. Okay. That you want to use in your program, and then print is just the functions that accept the input x and print it. Yeah, this is just like a platform for writing code. But the good thing about Colab is that you can also use it as a text editor. You can write your report and write your math equation and many other things. For example, I want to add in text. Can you try add text? Here text, then you can write okay, this is my code for class, and press return, or I think just add code next. So this is like any text that you can type. Okay, here's one. No, okay. Then you can type more codes. For those who just joined, you can just type along. Alright, so this is a very simple program to add two numbers. Z is W plus Y, and then we print Z. Okay or not? Leo? One, do you manage to get the Colab running? Okay, for those who are facing a lot of problem with the Google Drive, another simple way is just type Colab in the browser, and then press enter, and it will launch Colab immediately. No need to use the Google Drive. Then just type the name of your Google Drive. My first Colab. Oh, just click new in notebook. Okay, that is another simple way to launch Colab. No need to use the Google Drive. But there's an advantage of using the Google Drive, because then you can specify exactly where you want your file to be located. Okay, where you want your Colab file to be located in a specific folder in your Google Drive. So that's the advantage. Okay, Faris? So just close this one. Okay, I can also add a header to my Colab. I add text. Header is hash. And then you type header name and then press, I think press quote lah to header. Okay. So if you click here, table of content, you can see the header appear. So if you are in here, you can quickly jump to this section of the code to type your other code. So this is useful if you have a very long program. So you divide your program into different sections, and you give a header to each section, and you can quickly jump from one section to another section from the table of content. Just like your Microsoft Word, you have the table of content. Okay, you can quickly go from one part to another part of your document, right? Okay, so Colab is like a document that you can type your report, and at the same time you can add in your codes, okay, to do something useful, okay, solve your maths problem or any other things, and so on, right? If not, so that's about intro of Google Colab. Is it okay? So now we go to our first crash course on Python. Click on SC02 Python_student. Now I know some of you are already expert in Python, but there might be somebody who are still new to this language. Who are new to Python? Can you type your, who are new to Python? So maybe you type your comment. One? Oh, Faris, you're new, huh? Okay, no problem. So I'm going to teach you Python in less than 30 minutes. Can or not? Yeah, you can learn Python in 30 minutes. It's very easy language. Yeah, it's okay, no problem. It's a simple language because the language is designed to be simple. Okay. There is a slide on Python. I'm going to share with you now. So Python is invented in 1991 by this guy, Guido van Rossum, and it is an interpreted language, meaning that whatever you type, you run, it will execute immediately without any compilation. You don't have to convert the code into some machine language to run it. Okay. It's used in many applications that includes AI, robotics, web application, and indentation is very, very important. I will show you this soon, right? So our first program is the hello world that I showed you just now. Do you manage to print the hello world, Faris? Okay, never mind. I will show you how to do it. Wait. if your screen is large enough, you can put it side by side. You can put your browser and the PowerPoint side by side, and then you can try to just copy, type according to the instruction in the slides. Okay, what do I mean by indentation? First, we are going to learn about for loop. For loop. What is a for loop? What is a for loop? Okay, for loop is used to repeat the statement in your code, okay, until certain condition is satisfied. Keep on repeating it for a certain number of cycle, right? So here it's a simple for loop. Can you see or not? The way we write the for loop is for, we have the command for I in range 4, and then print I. It will print the value of I, which is the index from 0 to 3, and then it will print this this double line. Okay. You see that all these print, they belong to the same block inside the for loop, and they need to be indented in the same level. So let's run it first. And this for loop will print the character in the string str. Oh, I haven't run str yet. So in Colab, you need to run the cell, the first cell first, followed by the next cell, because everything, there might be dependency between one cell and the other cell. Okay, so this is the result of running this code. It's shown here. But anyway, I'll start from scratch so that you can see the effect. Now, can you follow along with me? And maybe I think I need to code it for you from scratch so that you can understand things better. Okay, can you all follow along with me? Faris and Leon and Wan. Okay, so just type according to what I type. Just follow. Okay, yeah? Can All right. Are you ready to type the code? We will type from scratch, from 0, nothing. Okay, ready? In front of your Colab? Okay, good. Now we start. What we are going to do is we are going to type this code here, and it will display the number 0, 1, 2, 3. So we can put a comment by hash. We want to print 0 and then 1, 2, 3. So it's a sequence of numbers. Okay, we want to print using the for loop. Okay. For, type for. Okay, for is a command. For I is the index. Okay, that will represent the counter. For I in range bracket 4. And there's a double colon here. Okay, done. For I in range 4. Okay. So it must be a double colon here, because this is the rules of Python. Okay, if you use for loop, then there must be a double colon to indicate the header of the for loop. And what do we want to repeat in the for loop? Do you notice there is an indentation? This is very, very important. Huh? Do you notice there's an indentation? What is indentation? I'm not sure what's the name in Malay. Indentasi, is it? Haris, do you know what's the meaning? Macam you tulis essay, for example, the first sentence need to be indented, right? Yes, correct. I mean that there ada space daripada tepi. Faham tak? Nampak tak space tu? Maybe I should use my. This is very important. Beginners always get error because of this. This is the starting line, right? Nampak tak ada spacing ni? Nampak tak? Wan Muhammad. Okay. Spacing ni is automatically generated when you press return. Okay. Kalau tak ada spacing, you kena press tab untuk move the cursor and then start writing from there. Alright. And then I want to print. Okay, after this, press this button to run it. Okay, dapat tak semua orang? Nampak tak the indentation tu is very important. The spacing. Nampak tak? Ni, all this code, they belong to the same block. The same block. Maksudnya, they will be run or repeated by the for loop. So for loop ni akan repeat these two lines of code. Okay, how many times does it repeat? Berapa kali dia repeat? 4 kali. Okay, so I akan start from 0. So that's why it prints 0. And then I akan increment jadi 1. Alright. And then that's why when you print I, you get 1. And then you get the double line underneath it because of this. And then I akan increment jadi 2. That's why when you print I, you get 2. Okay. And then it goes into the loop again. I equals to 3. That's why when you print I, you get 3. Together with the double line. Okay, so that's happened when you use the for loop. So print I and print double line, they are in the same indentation level. Indent dia sama. Okay, because they belong to the same block inside the for loop. Okay, alright, faham tak benda ni? It is very important, this one. So the I will be incremented automatically in Python. No need to do it yourself. It will not come to 4 because it will just stop before 4. This is just the syntax of Python. Memang macam tu. Okay, they design it that way. Okay. Now, if I want to start writing after that, I need to start from the indentation that is same as the for. So I say print. Nampak tak? Now end of program is not in the for loop. Right? So therefore, this statement will not be repeated 4 times. Nampak tak? This is very important. It is at the same level as this for. So all this code for loop is the same level as this print. I mean dia punya level of running is the same, meaning that we will run this for loop and then we will run this print statement. Okay, faham tak? So indentation of this is the same level as indentation of this. Dia punya level dia sama. So it start at the same position, paling kiri sekali. Okay, I ask you one question. Kalau I letak print kat sini, apa akan jadi? Okay, apa akan jadi kalau saya letak print di sini? Apa akan jadi kalau saya letak print sini? Anybody can guess? One Muhammad, do you want to try guess? Apa akan jadi kalau saya letak print di sini? Right, you say 4 times. Okay, it's good guess. Here's Faris, what do you think? Not sure? You see, all these belong to the same block, kan? Betul tak, Faris? Why I say belong to the same block? Because the indentation dia sama level. Nampak tak? Dia punya level dia sama. Sebab benda ni saya tekankan sebab banyak orang confuse, especially the beginners. Ni ni blok yang sama. Nampak indentation spacing dia sama. Kan, Faris? So apa jadi kalau saya run, dia akan repeat 4 kali. You see? End of program, end of program, end of program. Nampak tak? Dia repeat 4 kali. So betul lah apa yang Hirzan cakap. Dia repeat 4 kali. So Faris faham tak konsep ni? Leo, okay not? So do you understand now? I think we need to go a bit faster so that we can cover the. Okay, if statement. Okay, this is a statement untuk kita check the condition. Kalau true, then we run this code. If false, then we run another code, and then we come back to the same point. Okay. Okay. Now, what's the use of if? If is kita boleh check condition, and in this example, we want to check whether the number is even or odd. How do we know if the number is even? Kita bahagi 2. Kalau baki dia kosong, maksudnya nombor tu genap, kan? Betul tak? Dan kalau dia bukan kosong, maksudnya nombor tu ganjil, kan? Ada belajar di sekolah. Okay, let's try. If, okay, let's give a number x equals to 4. X is a variable that stores the certain value. Okay, kita boleh tukar nombor value dia, up to you. How do we find the remainder, the baki? If x modulus 2, maksudnya dibahagi 2 and then baki dia bersama dengan 0. Okay, this is the operator in Python. Divide by 2 and find the remainder. And in the if statement in Python, we also need double colon. Okay, for the header of if kena ada the double colon. If the remainder is 0, we print nombor genap. Okay, alright. Can you try a code along with me? Else pun kena ada colon. Else alright. Okay, so agak-agak nombor genap kan ganjil, Faris? Or 1? Ya, nombor genap, betul. X 4. Kalau tukar nombor 5, apa jawapan dia? X equal to 5. Ya, X 5. Ya, nombor ganjil. Alright. Okay. So this how we use if. If this condition is true, benar, then kita run code ni. Kalau ni tak benar, false, so it will evaluated by the else statement. Else, run this one. Nampak indentation tu. Tapi dia automatic lah. Bila kita press return tu, dia akan indent automatic. So where should we write our next code? Here. The string is a single quote. Bye-bye. Nampak tak indentation ni? Dia sama level dengan if dan else ni. Sama level. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, boleh And then we want to write a function. Kita just put some empty space, empty cell here. So what is a function? What is a function? I think we are short of time. Maybe kita kena laju sikit lah, boleh? Function is like a group of statement that is designed to do certain tasks, right? For example, kita write a function to sum up the numbers, right? Or find the average, okay, and just do anything specific lah. Okay, let's define a function. The way to define function, def, and nama function the f bracket, and kena ada colon juga. Okay, and then we type inside print. Okay, so function ni simple je. Dia cuma print the message inside ni. Nampak tak? This is another indentation. Indentation sekali lagi. Because dalam function tu, all the code that belongs to that function must be indented. And then maybe I print one more thing. I love Python, contohnya. Okay, can you observe this thing again? Nampak tak? Indent ni. One tab. Okay. And all this block, all this code belong to that same block. Kalau contohnya you start from here, you kena press tab. Okay. Contohnya kalau katakan you salah type kan. Nampak tak all this red color line? Kenapa dia keluar macam ni? Faris, one. Why is that the red color here? Yeah, because you did not follow the indentation rule. Okay, Python give you the error message. So how to resolve this error? You press tab. From the end, you press tab. Then the error will disappear. Right? So kalau kita run, tak keluar apa-apa. Kenapa? Kenapa tak keluar apa-apa tu? Yeah, because we had to call the function. Alright? So in another line, we call the function f. Then it will come out the result. Because when we call the function, okay, the program akan pergi ke function ni dan dia akan run dua line dalam function ni. Lepas tu program tu akan kembali selepas function tu. Okay, let's try something in and see, you can see the effect. Okay, what's the answer when I print by? You see, this is from the function, right? F, and then by is happens after the function. Okay, so this line and this line is the same level of indentation. Okay, Faris and one. Now can I call the function again? Boleh kan? We can repeat call again. Right? So that's why you get the output again after the by. Because we call the function again. So what's the benefit of writing the code in a function? Anybody? Kenapa kita nak tulis function? Because it make your program shorter and modular. Okay. When we need something, we just call the function. We don't have to keep on rewriting the same thing. Okay. Yeah, correct. To reduce code repetition. List. Apa tu list? List is like a collection of is a container that stores a set of values. Right, list. Okay. For example, your mother might ask you to buy something from the grocery shop. So what does she give you? She give you a list, right? Okay, beli roti satu, beli apa? And then buy the vegetables, and then buy the rice, buy the egg. So give you a list. So here we can write Python code to store a list of numbers or strings. So for example here, my list 1, my list 2. Alright, okay. And I can print the list. Okay. And then just click print. Nampak tak? Keluar the list. If I want to print the first element, I put the bracket 0. What do you think is the output? 11 lah, the first element. Kan? If I want to print the second element, because the index starts from 0, 2. Okay. We can also have a list of name. Ali, Abu, and maybe Lim. So it's a list of string. Ni is a string. Ali, Abu, Alim is a string. How do you know a string? Is a single quote included. Print my list 2, and then you get Ali, Abu, dan Lim. And if you want to print everything in the for loop, you can also do it for E in my list, then you can print E. Right? So something like for loop also, but you will go through each element in the list. Alright. Okay. Siap. So now you are Pythonista. Apa tu Pythonista? Faris? So tahniah, you have, if you master Python up till now, you are Pythonista. Orang yang pandai buat kopi dia panggil barista kan. Yang pandai buat teh dia terista. Ni yang pandai Python dipanggil Pythonista. Congratulations. Nampak tak? You can learn Python in 30 minutes, right? It's a very simple language. Do you think so? Alright, let's go to the final code for object detection. Code ni is a little bit complex, but you don't have to understand everything. Just get the idea how it runs. It's sufficient. Okay, we are about 10 more minutes. It's okay lah. Tak apa. No problem. Okay, ready to run object detection? Leo, 1. Okay, buka the program SC01 run object detection. How do you open it? Nampak dah ni, double click. Bila double click dekat code ni, dia akan launch collab. Okay, dia akan launch collab dan and you will get like this. The code like this. Okay, Faris and Hirzan, can So we will run the code cell by cell, one by one. Dan this one, nampak dah table of content ni? Kalau tak nampak, boleh buka kat sini. Nampak tak sini? And you can jump from one part of the code to another part of the code. Okay, boleh? So now we start from the beginning. Click here first. Okay, can you try together with me? Okay, Hirzan, I will wait for you. One, Muhammad or Leo? Okay. Now, what's the use of this code? The purpose of this code is to link your collab file with your Google Drive so that you can read whatever in the Google Drive. Alright? Okay. Nampak dah the thing here, tick? Dia ada tick macam tick macam tu. Nampak tak? Kalau tick maksudnya dia run without error lah. It can execute. Okay. Alright. Okay, running Okay, lepas ni kita akan install YOLO V5 punya program dalam kita punya collab. Okay. Just click here. This one also you can click. I think you click everything lah according to the sequence. And it will install the YOLO program dalam you punya Google Drive. Okay, running everybody, running. Leo, 1. And if you want to remove all this text output, nampak dah three dot, left click and clear output. Left click and clear output. And all this will disappear. Okay, to avoid clutter in our space lah. So nampak dah tick sebenarnya okey lah. Okay, lepas tu kita nak oh yeah, when you click this one, it will ask you for permission, right? Because I already mount it earlier, so it doesn't ask me just now. So you just give answer yes to the question when that is posed to you, right? Then we need to do some import. So these are the library that we will need for our code. Okay, because the code is quite complicated code, and it required to use the program from another library. Okay, so that's why we need to import it. So Hirzan, where are you? Are you in this import stage? Done? Ada tick tak sini? Yang penting kena ada tick, tick. Nampak tak tick kat sini? Faris, do you get the tick? Nampak dia tick dia warna hijau, I think. Okay. Oh, okay. Hirzan, are you managed to get the running? Okay, Leo? Okay. Okay, yang ni penting juga. Kita kena go to this folder. Now this depends on where you set up. If you follow my instruction exactly just now, it will be _code short course 2022 KLESF people counter. Kenapa I buat this path? Because in my Google Drive, okay, I already put the code there. _code short course 2022 KLESF people counter. Okay, because I want to access this media folder in this path. That's the reason why I go to this folder. CD means kita pergi ke folder tu. Okay, because my files is actually in here, right? Faham? Okay, don't worry about all these files, but make sure that you are in the right folder. That's sufficient. Okay, Rizan? Okay, I click here. So nampak dah tick. So I'm in this. Can Okay, this function is supposed to display the image. Okay, display the image. You don't have to understand it. Just use it, because in programming, actually, we don't really need to understand every lines of code. Okay, as long as we understand what is the purpose of the function and how to use it is enough, right? So we click here to load the program to run it, but we will not use it yet. We just run it. Okay, Hirzan, are you in this part? Tab display image. Okay. And then we want to test this function whether it works. So we run this line. This is the output that we get. Okay, good. So So the the function is working correctly, and it displays the image. And what is the file name? Image with person JPEG. And where is this JPEG file? It's actually in here. People counter media. Image with person .jpeg here. This one. Right? It's actually in your Google Drive in the media folder. So dalam collect file ni, kita cuma mention the file name and then ask the function to display the image in your Google Drive. Right? It's very simple code. Okay, sekarang kita nak run the program. This is the program is very long, but you don't need to understand it. You just need to run it. So click the triangle to run the code. This class, okay, click. Nampak dah tick? Dia mesti ada tick. Kena ada tick. Nampak tick sini. Okay, Faris, run it. So kalau dah run ni, kita pergi ke seterusnya. Kita nak test tengok program ni jalan ke tak. So kita create an object detector, which is basically the program that will do the detection. And this is the input file name. And we read the file from the JPEG file, and then we run the detection on the input image that we have read. Alright, so when we click here, it will run the detection. Maksud dia, IMG is the image that we read from the JPEG file, and then we pass IMG to the function. Okay, to the function. And it will produce the output, which is this one. Okay. And from the output, we can get the detection. Okay, alright. Dan kita boleh tengok apa detection yang dikeluarkan oleh program tu. We can visualize it. Okay, this is the result of the detection. Nampak? Is it accurate or not? Is it accurate, the detection? What do you think, Faris? Is it accurate or not? How many cars detected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 car, but this one is a truck, but they mistaken as a car, right? This one. And there's a truck detected at the back, is correct. And there's one person here, and one bicycle. So it's quite accurate, right? Remember, there are two outputs given by the detector. One is the image out, which stores the bounding box that we have shown just now. And another output is the information about the coordinate of the bounding box and the name of the object that has been detected. Okay, so let's look at the name of the object that has been detected, and we run it. So this is the object detected. So dalam objek tu ada berapa kereta detected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kereta dan 1 person, right? And 1 bicycle and 1 truck. Okay, so we actually print the label of the detection output, and this is the outcome. Okay, Huzan? 7, okay, correct. So I think we are almost finished already. Slightly extend 5 minutes maybe. Exercise, I leave it for you to do at home. You can basically look at the label list, and then you count how many from the list belongs to a person, and person has the label 0. Okay, label person is 0. Alright, and finally this is the function that do the detection. So we simplify the code so that everything put into one function, and whenever we want to do the detection, we just call the function. So it makes our code simpler and shorter, easy to use. So we click this button to run the function first, and then here we will evaluate the function to detect the object. Now change the file to class1.jpg and run it. This is the output. The input is the image with a few children, and this is the output. So is it accurate or not? Faris or Hirzan? Quite accurate, right? How many person detected? 4. Betul tak 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one more at the back, right? Half person. Okay, so sekarang tukar jadi class2.jpg. All these files is located in the media folder. Kat sini. Class 1, class 2, and so on. Okay, so Colab punya program cuma baca apa yang dalam Google Drive punya folder, and then it runs the detection program on the image file. Okay, and the program basically do the counting of the number of person in that image. So sekarang kita cuba class2.jpg. Okay, ada detect 4 orang dalam JPEG file ni. Cuba check, betul tak 4 orang? Is it correct or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So manually kita count 4. Kalau ikut detection, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it print out 4. So it's correct, kan? So boleh guna tak untuk kira jumlah student dalam kelas kita? Ambil attendance. Boleh tak? Kan, boleh kan? Tapi untuk student yang terlalu ramai sangat, I think may have some problem lah. So that's the job of an AI engineer, to fine tune the program so that it's more accurate lah, right? So let's do one more try. Class3.jpg. Cuma tukar file name je, tapi file tu dalam Google Drive. Okay. So this is the class3.jpg. This is the detection. So is it correct or not? 5 students detected. Faris or Hirzan? Betul ke detectionnya? 5 student. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So correct lah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapi teacher tu tak ada detected kan? So missing the teacher lah. Tapi normally bila kita ambil attendance class, kita ambil daripada depan kan. So gambar teacher tu tak termasuk lah dalam gambar, betul tak? Okay. So do you find this program useful? Yeah. So as an AI engineer, you don't have to actually understand the detailed algorithm of the YOLO detection. The important thing is that you understand how it works roughly, and then use it in your software to build some application that will benefit the society lah. Oops. Oh, I accidentally switched off. Can you hear my voice? Just now I accidentally switched off my microphone. Hirzan, are you able to hear my voice just now? Okay, but I can hear double. Is there echo ke? No, Oh, okay. Oh, okay, alright. Maybe it just happened. Alright, I think that's the end of the session. So maybe before we end, can you think of some interesting application that you can build with this software? before we end, can I have your idea how you can use this software to solve the problem faced by the society maybe? It's up to your own creativity as an AI engineer. So macam mana nak jadi AI engineer tak ni? Is it interesting to be to study science and technology? You can see many application, right? If you know about this technology. Faris or Leo or Wan, you have been very quiet. Huh? Okay, one of the application is to count the student in the class, right? So the student, the teacher no need to count it manually. So the software will count it for you. Can you give a few more application before we end? Boleh tak kita letak program ni dekat rumah untuk security? Traffic light bagus. So nak detect apa? Detect kereta kan? So kereta yang langgar traffic light, kita dapat detect, ambil nombor plate dia, hantar saman, betul tak? Yeah, this is good idea. And just now I talk about security, kita boleh pakai program ni dekat rumah. You can run this program on the Raspberry Pi, and it can detect if somebody try to enter your house, maybe through the roof or try to intrude into your house at night. You can detect the person and then send the photo to the security guard to check. Betul tak? Yeah, you can adapt this program for your home security. Okay. Okay, can I hear something from Faris maybe? You have some idea how to use this program for the benefit of some society, or it can be commercialized to be a business? Right. Yeah, count the items in the factory. Yes. So currently the operator kena kira manually, right? He has to use his own eye to count. Tapi kadang-kadang kira-kira lama-lama pun penat kan? So bila dah penat dia kira salah. Betul tak? So better use the YOLO program to count the item, and you can get it accurately 24 hours a day. Alright. So what do you think of the workshop? Is it useful for you to get an idea of the AI technology in computer vision? Useful, right? So would you like to learn AI? Okay, just for your information, our faculty of engineering ada offer satu program Bachelor of Science in Robotics. So dalam program ni student akan belajar berkenaan dengan AI dan apply AI in various application like what I've been showing you, and also in the area of robotic. So contohnya dalam gambar ni kita boleh control tangan robot menggunakan all this virtual reality punya screen, right? So you might want to consider joining our program if you want to learn more about AI, right? Okay. I think we extend 10 more minutes already. Is it useful, Faris? This workshop? What do you think? So does it open your interest to science and technology? Yeah. So what do you plan to study after you finish your high school? Because ramai orang kata science ni no prospect, right? Or it's tough. But it's actually very interesting, and there's a lot of employment opportunity. Okay? Because in the future, almost everything will be using AI. We have smart devices, smart car, smart television, smart rice cooker. Everything will be smart, and you will use some kind of AI. So that will create a demand for AI punya specialist and AI punya engineers. Okay, that will help the society lah build new application. Okay. Alright. Any question before we end? Anything that you don't understand? Leo or Wan? Ada echo? Ada? Do you find this session useful? Yeah. Rizan? Okay. What do you think of the workshop? Do you learn anything useful? Yeah. Yeah, I hope that you can cultivate the interest in science and technology, especially in AI, because there's a huge prospect for this in this area. Okay. The mic is glitchy. Yeah. Is it noisy? Do you hear the noise? Is it noisy, the mic? Okay. I'm not sure I'm using this special mic that they give me. Oh, coming from two accounts. Huh? Oh yeah, I need to mute my. I already muted it. Here, I need to mute here. Oh, maybe because of this, huh? Okay, how about now? Is it still? Oh yeah, I think because of this setting. I'm in a new studio, which new to me, whereby the setting is a bit different from what I normally use for my class. All right, okay. I think we stop here, all right.